On her wedding day, the bride noticed something strange about her husband's family. Everyone wore creepy smiles on their faces. Even the servants were dressed in black. And in the corners sat an aunt who looked like a witch. But lost in her joy, Grace had no idea. This wedding was about to become her worst nightmare. Back in their room, the couple couldn't wait to finally get intimate. But before anything could happen, they got scared by the sudden appearance of the aunt.
Holy shit! Holy shit, someone's here!
What? Jesus, Aunt Helene, can you give us a minute?
She came to invite Grace downstairs to take part in a family tradition. After she left, her husband Mark looked serious and said, to truly join the family, she had to play a game at midnight. It was a long-standing family custom. To them, this game was even more important than the wedding itself. Seeing his serious face, Grace started feeling uneasy, but Mark didn't explain much. So Grace assumed it was just some card game. She had no idea. She was about to enter a terrifying game of survival. Grace arrived in the Great Hall. Mark's father explained where the game came from. Their ancestors made a fortune in the card business. The great-grandfather used to be a sailor. One day at sea, he met a man named Lubail. Lubail gave him a mysterious box, and later funded him with endless gold. The family business boomed after that, but there was one condition. Every time someone new joined the family, they had to play a card game. Whatever card they drew, they had to play. No exceptions. Now the game was starting. Confidently, Grace drew a card. It said hide and seek. Instantly, the entire room went silent, because that was the one card everyone feared. Grace didn't know what it meant, and didn't notice how nervous her husband looked. Mark quietly told her to go wait in her room, but Grace didn't take it seriously.
Well, you could, stay hidden till dawn.
No, thank you.
No. We're gonna start the count just as soon as you leave, okay?
Okay.
Grace, good luck.
After she hid, Mark's father handed out weapons, each one deadly. This wasn't just a game of hide and seek, it was a brutal manhunt. After a while, hiding in the closet, Grace felt something was off. She quietly returned to the room. Mark was already there waiting, but before he could explain, someone approached from outside. He quickly hid her under the bed, then a gunshot rang. Grace covered her mouth in fear. The aunt had mistaken the maid for Grace, and shot her on the spot. Only then did Grace realize, this was no ordinary game.
Oh,
Well, if she dies, does this count?
of course it does not count.
To keep the body hidden, they quietly dragged it away. Once the coast was clear, Mark led Grace out of the room. On the way, he told her to ditch her shoes. Then he came clean. His family was playing a twisted game. They had to kill the bride before sunrise. They'd all be punished by a demon. His aunt's family had refused to play, and died mysteriously the next day. He was too afraid to go against his family, so the only thing he could do was help Grace escape. Hearing that, Grace completely broke down. Mark told her to follow the tunnel and hide in the servant's kitchen. He would unlock the house from the control room with no other choice. Grace did exactly as he said, but at the end of the tunnel, she ran straight into the people disposing of the body.